this is Amy Konkley of A Taste for Wellness, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to be making Kieffer. Well, Kieffer tastes wonderful. I'm going to have a taste here in a second, but it's got many health benefits as well. And I always liken totally understanding my food to a trip through an art gallery. And so for me personally, when I go through an art gallery, I say to myself, oh, that's pretty, or oh, I like that one, or whatever. But when I go through an art gallery with a friend of mine who is an art education teacher, it's a totally different experience. And so that's what I hope my experience is for you when you come into my kitchen. Because this friend of mine, we're in an art gallery and she's telling me all about George Seurat, and she's telling me about Monet, and she's giving me some history, and she's telling me different things that make me truly appreciate that art. And so I can take in more of it. Well, it's the same thing with food. When someone like me can be a guide and tell you things about food that you're eating, you appreciate it much more, and it is a totally different level. The first way that we all experience food oftentimes is through smell and through taste, and this is Kieffer today, so let's enjoy this for a second. Toasting all of my clients and all of my cooking class students today with some Kieffer. Now that is delicious. Made from dairy milk and the Kieffer culture. It's a little bit tart. It has a nice dairy flavor to it, and it's just wonderful. First off, I'll say that Kieffer is a probiotic dairy beverage. It contains, well, depending on many factors, could be up to 50 different probiotic bacterias and yeasts. Kieffer tastes so good. But these Kieffer grains are, as I said, symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeasts. Could be up to 50 different probiotic microorganisms living together, eating the milk sugars, breaking down some of the proteins in there, and producing all kinds of wonderful flavor chemicals, flavor molecules. These are all natural. Thickening the product and producing something amazing and quite miraculous called Kiefferin. Kiefferin is a polysaccharide molecule made by some of the bacteria that is part of the culture that's used to make Kieffer. And this polysaccharide is actually quite amazing. Major health benefits. Over the years, over decades, there have been various studies that have shown that Kiefferin, this polysaccharide that's special to Kieffer, can be used to treat many health conditions and prevent chronic health problems. Now Kieffer's got two pluses for it. It's got taste, and it's got this incredible molecule that's natural to it called Kiefferin. So let me show you this symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. This is a jar of milk. It's actually Kieffer now, I would call it that. It started as milk and the Kieffer culture, okay? And so here's how I take it out. This is finished. It's been fermenting for probably about 36 hours. A typical ferment for Kieffer is 24 to 48 hours. And so I just have an empty jar, and I'm gonna hook it up with these things that help me use my strainer to get all of my yummy Kieffer into this. And I have this, and I just pour it in, and it's gonna just strain through. Squish it around to get all the excess Kieffer off of my Kieffer grains. I wanna show them to you. So you can see what they look like. It has nothing to do with grain, okay? I don't know even why they call it. It's sort of confusing. But this is the culture. Maybe they call it grain because they're sort of like seeds, because these things, I put them in the next batch of plain milk. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna slide this to the side and show you what this thing looks like. It's kind of looks like cauliflower, a little bit like cauliflower, and it's gelatinous. And the gelatinous part is actually kefir. And so then all I do is I've poured into here already just plain organic milk right from the bottle, and I'm gonna just put these cultures, this culture right in there. It's about a tablespoon or so of culture to 2 cups of milk, and that's it. Now screw the lid on. Okay, literally I did like nothing. It's no big deal. Now this will sit on my counter for 24 to 48 hours, and I'll just kind of wait for it to get thick, and it will smell sour and a little bit cheesy, and I know it's done. This is kefir. It's amazing, amazing for your health, and I just like to toast you and your health today, and I hope you'll try making kefir.